Hi, did we? Who cares? And I just saw Sing 2. And yeah, it's okay. And not so okay, it's quite a good film. Again, it's not a masterpiece or nothing like that. It's not. Why I said there's problems with it. Why I said it is a Illumination film. That should be a dead giveaway. But I go over that on the cons with this, you know, movie. And to get out of the way, I go with all the positives there quickly. Because I said there's quite a few good positives in this. First one, the animation quality. Yeah, I know it's Illumination, but I gotta give them credit that the animation in this film is gorgeous. Again, I'm not saying it's better than Pixar or DC Studios, but it can give it a good one for their money in some shots, and even like I said, the city. Again, I'm not saying it's better than Utopia. It's not, far from it, but it is well designed and the world looks good. And like I said, the animation is gorgeous in this film. You can see the saddles are done well, like the metal, like stuff like shiny and everything about it looks gorgeous. And even the story improved on the first one. Because with the first one, the problem with that is it got too many storylines in it, and it don't focus on them as much because it has many stories. Yet it's the same problem in this one, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad. But I explain what went wrong with that in a minute. But like I was saying, there are a couple of good stories in this. Especially with the lion character, which I'll explain a bit more on the con, because it is a con too. That's a sad thing. But like I said, it's only on for 110 minutes. It's worth a little watch. It's one of the time wasters ones with a fun soundtrack. And yeah, it's a fun little film. Now, the cons, yeah, there are quite a bit of cons in this. And the first con is the story. Again, it's not the worst story they've done, because like I said, it do fix the story from the first one. But the problem is it is Ruination. It don't put the story where it needs to, and that's the sad thing is about this. Like I said, the Lion story is a positive. Again, you can probably see it is character on the screen. I can't remember what the Lion's name, but I put his character on on the screen, and yeah, it's a positive, but at the same time, it's not, because you don't see much of it. That's the sad thing, because that should be the main story. Basically, just about this Lion who lost his wife, he quit music, and he tried to convince him to go back out retirement and sing again and get out depression. And again, it's a good story. I know people all say, but how are you going to put that in a family movie? What Onward, Onward, the Pixar one last year. A did it. So year before, sorry, A did it. There's a scene where I say on a laugh, or some food project I write as a laugh, and the boy explained about he they remember how he see his dad before he died, and he regret not hugging him because he's scared because he looks so ill. He actually explained it, but while showing it, and it gets you. And the thing is, this Lion story, even the last music number, yeah, it does hit you a bit, because you do feel for him, but the problem is, because you don't see it much and you don't put the story much on it, it don't hit you as hard as it should have done. That's the sad thing about it. Again, what other animated music I know last year? What Rio? That last song, the second last song where he actually plays, that fella's music, to that girl, and she sings it out. You feel it because you know what that card is, and that's the difference. And that's the sad thing. It should have done that, but again, in this one, it don't. Instead, it focus on other story, like don't need focus on like the monkey from the first one. His story is that he nearly learned how to dance. And he got this asshole teacher, who's a dick to him for no reason. I got to know if he's a dick to him. It don't explain why he's a dick. He just hates him. Again, bizarre. And he fucking lies. Like, really? You got a better story there. And even like the elephant girl from the first one again, and her storyline again is she got like a kissing part and a romance part of this play, and the problem is again, she's he's watched the first one, she's this navy girl, and she's like, oh no, I never love, and she meets this other elephant, and she's nervous to talk to him, and the problem is again, it don't focus on that much too, and then you got this the main pig girl. Her dream is to perform in the whole point of the story is it going to like their visit on Broadway virtually to make the stage place bigger, and the pig girl her dream is being the lead in that, and she got a chance of that, and because one of the stunts is so high, it's going to jump off it with with a bungee thing, and she was afraid of heights, and she got a part took off it and he broke it, but the problem is it don't push it more with that. It's whatever. We on to the next story. It's like okay, and they got like the main one, the main guy from the first one, who owns the theatre from the first one, and he wanted to push his dream further, and he found out that he's not good enough, but he want to prove him wrong. I was like, okay, this is a good. I'll admit it's an okay story. But again, that's all he never got with it. Again, do they put on the story from the first one? Yeah, by miles. Because like I said, the story hits you. It hits you. Like I said, with the lion one, it does hit you a bit. And like, okay, this is a good story. The main problem I got, again, this is not the film fault. This is whoever marketed the film or whoever done the trailers. It's one of those movies that you saw the trailer, you know what's going to happen straight away. You know what the story. You know what the whole story is, and the problem is he got no Illumination films. Both their films are that, and the problem is whoever won on that need to improve or get fired, get someone else in, because that is a disaster. But again, except for all those problems, it's still an enjoyable film, and it's not a masterpiece, but to me, it's on the same level as the first Dipple and Me, yet the first one. Not all, because like I said, it go, know what I mean? And it's miles better than fucking Minions, you know what I mean? So it's one of the better films they've done. But the problem with the studio is it got a talented team that can animate, but it can't push storytelling. And that's the problem. Yeah, it may make him loads of money now, but to a long-term future, it could be the next DreamWorks, where it could go downhill because their storytelling is terrible. I'm not saying it's like I said, Sing 2 is one of the better stories, but it's not their strongest one, you know what I mean? Like I said, the strongest one is just when we want, even then. It's all evolved by then. How many movies they made now, it's all evolved. And the problem is it hasn't evolved. And that's the sad thing, it just went lazy. And that's my big worry about, the Mario movie we're getting end of the year. Yeah, I know the guy who made Mario is going to be he's going to be main target of the story, but I know people say, but there's no story in Mario, but still, knowing we're nascent, it was fine a lazy fucking way, isn't it? To cock it up. I hope, like I said, the guy who made Mario is really on foot of it, because it is a gamble with him do it. But what I say, if we're going to give a score, it's a 7 out of 10. Because like I said, if I give the first thing a 6 out of 10, like I said, it's an okay fun movie. And this is slightly better. Yeah, I know the ending is to me, not, the last climate is to me, like the climate of it got bug on foot of salt. But again, that's the whole point of Sing, really. It's about singing an animal, you know what I mean? So you're going to have some similarities. So like I say, it's 7 out of 10. So that's it, my review. If you want to see more content like this, and please subscribe if you want to. Or like this video, or comment on your views of Sing if you saw this film. or what you thought on Illumination, because like I said, Illumination is a studio with potential, but the problem is they don't improve on their storytelling. So, this has been a break. Who cares? See you on the next one.